Are you a food, beverage processing, or manufacturing worker, a healthcare worker, or AI, IT, and visual effects professional? If yes, well, then this video is for you. The province of Quebec has reopened 3 pilot programs. These programs provide a pathway to permanent residency for skilled workers, and these pilot programs are open until December 31st, 2025, so do not miss out on this opportunity. Hi everyone, my name is Shivani and I'm a licensed immigration consultant from Waterloo, Ontario, and I'm also the founder of ZESTE Immigration Services Inc. This channel is all about Canada immigration related updates, new programs, their eligibility criteria, and so on. So if you're interested in these topics, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. Now let's get this video started. Quebec reopens 3 immigration pilot programs to address labor shortages in key sectors. Yes, guys, so on January 13th, 2025, Quebec reopened 3 immigration pilot programs designed to attract skilled workers to the province. These programs are a strategic move to address labor shortages in critical industries and provide pathways for eligible candidates to obtain Canadian permanent residency. These 3 programs, originally launched in 2021, focus on specific sectors that require skilled professionals. The first program here is Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Food Processing Workers. The second program is Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Beneficiary Attendants. And the third program here is Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Workers in Artificial Intelligence, Information Technology, and Visual Effects sectors. The programs accept applications from January 13th, 2025 until December 31st, 2025. A total of 600 applications will be accepted for each of the Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Food Processing Workers and Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Beneficiary Attendants. For the Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Workers in Artificial Intelligence, Information Technology, and Visual Effects sectors, the 600 applications will be divided equally between the 2 components. And those 2 components are visible on your screen right now. These pilot programs are set to conclude on January 1st, 2026. Now let's look into the details of each immigration pilot program. First here is Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Food Processing Workers. This program is aimed at addressing labor shortages in Quebec's food processing industry. Let's look at the eligibility requirements now. The age should be at least 18 years or older to qualify, and applicants must intend to live and work in Quebec for a company in which they have no legal or de facto control. The candidates must hold a secondary school diploma or professional studies diploma from Quebec obtained in a full-time program for at least 1 year. When it comes to the work experience, well, a minimum of 24 months of legal paid full-time work experience in an eligible sector in Quebec within the last 36 months is required. Work experience must not be with a company over which the applicant has legal or de facto control. Jobs must fall under certain NOC codes such as food and beverage processing and packaging roles. Candidates, when it comes to the language, must demonstrate spoken French proficiency at level 7, CLB level 7 on the Quebec scale of competency levels or its equivalent. And the candidates must show the ability to support themselves financially by showing sufficient amount of proof of funds. The eligible sectors are on your screen right now. Program number 2 is Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for Beneficiary Attendants. This program targets healthcare professionals, particularly beneficiary attendants. It features 2 components. Work component for candidates already employed in Quebec as beneficiary attendants, and second one is work study component for candidates completing a vocational program in Quebec related to beneficiary attendant roles. Let's look at the common eligibility requirements. The age should be at least 18 years or older to qualify. Applicants must intend to live and work in Quebec for a company in which they have no legal or de facto control. When it comes to the language proficiency, similar to the previous pilot program that we just discussed, CLB level 7 or equivalent is required. This CLB level 7 or equivalent should be in French language proficiency. Now let's look at the component-specific requirements. Let's start with the work component. The individual or the candidate applying must have 24 months of work experience as a beneficiary attendant in Quebec within the last 36 months. Alternatively, a combination of 12 months in healthcare and 12 months as a beneficiary attendant is acceptable. The individual or the candidate must hold a diploma relevant to beneficiary attendant roles. Just a quick mention, if you wish to immigrate to Canada or are looking for more information on Canada immigration programs, be it a study permit, work permit, business immigration, economic immigration, pilot programs, PNPs, express entry, anything, then do subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already. And also, if you wish to discuss your immigration options for yourself and for your family, then please go to the description box of this video. We offer a variety of consultations. Feel free to book a consultation with me. We offer in-person and virtual consultations. You can book virtual consultations from anywhere on this planet and book in person if you live in Canada and come to see us at our office to discuss your immigration options. Okay, back to the video. Now let's look at the work study component. So the individual or the candidate applying must have completed a Quebec vocational studies program, at least 870 hours, and must have 12 months of full-time work experience as a beneficiary attendant after completing the study program. The eligible occupations are on your screen right now. The program number 3 is Permanent Immigration Pilot Program for workers in AI, IT, and visual effects sectors. This program is designed to attract talent in technology-driven fields. It features 2 components. First is artificial intelligence component. Second is information technology and visual effects component. Let's look at the common eligibility requirements for both the components. The individual or the candidate applying must be at least 18 years or older, must intend to settle in Quebec and work for a company in which they have no legal or de facto control, and must demonstrate financial independence. That means sufficient proof of funds. Let's start with the AI component, the eligibility for foreign workers. So the individual or the candidate applying must have a diploma equivalent to a Quebec bachelorate or higher, must have at least 24 months of full-time experience in a relevant AI-related job within the last 60 months. Alternatively, applicants with a recent master's or doctorate from Quebec can qualify if they have a full-time job offer in the AI sector with a minimum salary of $75,000 annually outside Montreal or $100,000 within Montreal. Now let's look at the AI component, eligibility for Quebec graduates. The individual or the candidate applying must have obtained a specialized diploma, also known as DESS, or a master's degree or a doctorate from a Quebec institution within the last 24 months, must have 6 months of full-time experience in a relevant job offer completing a DESS program, and must have a full-time job offer in the AI sector. Now let's look at the ITVE, that means ID and visual effects component, eligibility requirements. The individual or the candidate applying must have a diploma equivalent to a Quebec Technical College diploma or bachelorette, must have 24 months of full-time eligible work experience within the last 60 months, and must currently hold or have accepted a full-time eligible job in Quebec with a competitive salary. Now let's look at the FOSSI-ZASIA profile for all programs. Applicants under the FOSSI-ZASIA profile must meet additional French language requirements. So they must demonstrate spoken French proficiency at CL level 7 or higher, and also submit the supporting documents, for example, transcripts or test results, that should be provided. Quebec's pilot programs are tailored to meet the province's workforce needs while providing a pathway to permanent residency for skilled workers. If you meet the eligibility requirements, these programs offer an excellent opportunity to build a life and career in Quebec. For more detailed information, feel free to visit the Quebec's government official website to learn more about these programs. If you have any questions or concerns in general regarding any Canadian immigration programs, feel free to contact us at www.zescan.ca. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Also, go check out the description box of this video to learn more about us, our services, the program, etc. I wish you guys all the very best and see you guys next time in the next video.